being honest, this being modest. I am your highness, I am the finest. You weapons, plus you a liar. Don't idolize and I don't admire. Been doing me for like ever. I'm a better.
We are broadcasting, sir, with audio.
We surfing, baby, new age. That's a certain, baby. Let's take a ride, let's take a ride.
Now we're on YouTube today.
I'm dead. Squad, I'm dead. Squad, I'm dead. Squad, I'm dead. Squad, I'm dead. Squad. I'm dead.
But a great game for you to rewatch a year later while you're at work doing nothing.
And this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. Yeah. It's Marshall's Giants going up against Jeffrey's Eagles.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
What to do, what to do. With the full game ahead of us.
They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to
yesterday I completed 12 passes in a row to start the game off, so you're doing better now.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple. Now Foles. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. He got 29 yards that time. Foles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Defense.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So after the INT, it's Manning. And incomplete to open things up.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Manning will try again on second down. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. On third and long, it's Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be knocked down sideways. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
He comes in,
and he's
takes my
got
eyes
the
off the
first
field,
down
messes
yardage
with my
before
play
he's
calling.
brought down at the 42.
It's like they know.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Now Manning throwing on second down. Throws left side complete to Brandon Marshall. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Manning. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll go for it. It's Manning. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Darkwa. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Manning to throw on second down. It's caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Once you cross that line, it's over.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
It's been the trendsetter for the past 3 days. You go up at 6-0, you blow your.
Set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
Manning. It's caught.
Wow.
And of course,
Wow.
on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on it,
Yeah.
2 points for them.
So your last game, were you up or were you down?
Now to kick this one away.
24-8 or whatever.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out, well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi.
Professional play. That
and
was
how
the whole
about
plan.
Jason
1 year.
Peters losing the
Simple
all-world left
completion.
tackle? And Halapua Vitae, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capably. They had answers for everything they needed.
Here's Foles. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Just gotta be faster than a slow
yard
flanker.
there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Before he's taken down at the 36. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Black 39.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
It's going to be the last 3 weeks. Because we all play each other. We're going to lose to every other team outside of the NFC East. We're playing the Packers today. We're going to get our asses run.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Get him, get him, get him.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Here's Ajayi. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's complete. This is Brent Selleck. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a
You have
big
that
time
coaching
play
suggestion,
for
or
them.
you
Nice
gonna sit there and
completion,
cheat?
excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They'll look to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 3 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jonathan Casillas leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Now it's Ajayi. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah,
popping one. Here it goes.
A little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. That is caught at the 7. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Right. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Cover 3
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. For the New York Giants, as their offense comes back out there, last year 3-13, and that was off from just a year being a playoff team at 11-5. They were 31st in total points, 31st in overall defense, so a lot of changes need to take place.
They certainly do, and frankly, the 11-5 season masked the changes that are coming now because their numbers weren't that great in the 11-5 season. Somehow they found a way to win those key important games and accumulate a nice record. But you look at the underpinnings, and you'll see the cracks are already there, and they really got exposed in 2017. They'll hit the restart button and have a do-over.
Here it comes.
Back near the goal line. Here's Manning. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. A big hit. Knocked down sideways, right around the 31. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nigel Bradham coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Manning to throw on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on third and long. Manning, and that is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Get the ball back at 2:01.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
2-minute drill, 2-minute drill. Magic. Uh-oh, it's magic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Okay, you said a change of possession.
Turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second.
That confused me. This is a Johnny. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that's a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Damon Harrison breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now Foles. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Foles. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
This offense so far on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw.
Oh,
with a clock showing
just Rob.
Seconds left. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talked about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
18 yards the gain for number 18. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On the run, Darkwa. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run with Darkwa, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing on first down is Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You dog.
Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Manning, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Red zone opportunity. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
You got 5 yards on that?
There's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing.
All that to fumble in the end zone.
At the scoreboard. Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Darkwan. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think time you go play action and throw the ball, I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
No. It's a goal line stance.
So they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football.
Today's Dad's
I think
birthday.
This is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass.
73 years.
Go ahead and run it and let your linemen surge
73 years
and fire
old.
out.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the 2nd?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jonathan Casillas coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
3rd and 23.
Jonathan Casillas in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards.
23 yards.
It's 3rd and very long. On play action, they'll throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Darian Thompson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Only had a
Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They just wanted to punt it to you. That's what he said.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On 1st down, Manning, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Manning to throw once more. Shedding the tackle.
Oh, man. One of those games where you can't do no wrong.
To the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Man. No, I'm up by 70 normally.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Don't even pick it.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Those are things aren't said too often this season. Giants with the football and the lead.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the 1st on 2nd down. On play action, it's Manning. And incomplete.
I was going to say, if he caught that.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Vinny Curry coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. defense is going to stay out there. They've
6
converted
minutes and
twice,
29
failed once
seconds.
so far on
20,
fourth
20
down. Let's
seconds
see
ago.
what's in store here. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And Marshall's got it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Why are they so deep? Yeah, why were they so deep?
Get 25 yards out of that
Stupid.
one. And it's first down, New York.
It normally allows 4 yards to play if it's completed.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Into the red zone now. Manning. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
The block.
The Giants on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Manning. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Mills. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
35 yards, and he ran out of bounds. Wasn't selfish.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's Foles. It's over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
Thanks.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Saying there's a chance.
Now Foles. And that is incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
This is taken near the 13. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way we can get it done.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left
it's
with
basically over. I got to score
plus
twice in 2 minutes.
Warning, and we'll be back. The Giants on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Manning. And Ingram holds it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
That's what she said.
Now a play fake. Manning. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards in the play. Foles. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's at the 40.
You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
10. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. We know this defense has some playmakers.
Out of the way.
Right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. And they will line up now for the two-point try.
I think they're lying.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
One thing I don't like about this game is the fact that when you intercept the ball, that stupid shit he does. Yeah, tell me. I don't notice you doing interceptions. I don't notice you doing interceptions.
On the ball here as the kicks away following that.
But let go of the controller completely.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Manning gonna throw here. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
Oh, man, challenge that play. Motherfucker.
Red Allison, the intended receiver, and it's second down. To throw again. Manning. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the defense will burn their
Manning
third
killed.
and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third and long for the Giants and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Here's Brad Wing now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this. until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The interception woes, they just continue to mount.
The interception woes continue.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up
carrying this team with these great decisions I'm making.
No, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Manning looking to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Play action. Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Vinny Curry in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On third and long, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game...